What was it that attracted everyone to the movie outside
Me?
of obviously being
I mean, him for sure, but also
No, I'm
his
joking. I mean,
passion.
come on. Tell the truth.
But your passion for it, like 100%. When from our first conversation before I even read the script, he was so passionate.
I feel like he wrote it in such an epic way, but left room for us as artists to add in the backstory. Like,
I get to say that I learned how to drive stick shift from Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Now at the Hollywood Reporter, there was about a 5-minute clip of Tyler Perry and 5 of the stars of the movie. I'm going to call them by their character names. You got Willie Earl, who is the half-brother of Bio, who is in love with Leanne. Also, Bio's mother, Hattie Mae. And I could not find the character name of the guy on the back row sitting next to Austin Scott. He's like, the standout of the jazz club scene, because he's the white guy kind of off in the corner. But basically, he's the one who is going to scout out talent and see Bio and help him take his singing to the next level by creating, the Jazzman. So, in this clip, I just wanted to highlight, and I'll leave a link to the full clip if you want to see it on the Hollywood Reporter website. I highly recommend it. Their YouTube channel, has clips from various interviews with stars. It's just one of those things where I just love to, from the critic persona that I have to put on whenever I'm doing these kind of videos, to actually hear from the cast themselves what it was like to get the script, become the character, meet Tyler Perry, go to his studio. I think it always gives me a greater appreciation, because maybe sometimes I don't like the final product, but knowing the behind the scenes of how things get created, it makes me just feel like, I think some people have said like Tyler Perry Studio is kind of like Wakanda in a sense, or, like they say every black person should go back to Africa just one time to the motherland just to, get that feel of what it's like. And I can't think of one person who has said they have gone to Tyler Perry Studios and have not felt something when they, first set foot on the studio grounds. And I think with looking or hearing how, Leanne and Hattie Mae talked about how they really felt Tyler Perry's voice. I think Leanne said it specifically that after going to the studio, seeing how he does things behind the camera, I now understand, how Tyler has a huge following because he has a certain voice that is calling out to those who are willing to hear, listen, and see what he comes up with. And Hattie Mae really brought it home about how Tyler Perry constructs scripts in a way where he lays the foundation, but the actors are allowed to build upon that. And I think one of the funniest things, I think the person asking the questions was like, what was the first thing, that like drew you to Tyler Perry, or, what you noticed when you first met him? And Tyler was like, he's tall as hell. That's something that like I would be like, damn, he's tall. But yeah, that's really the cusp of the interview. Of course, the other actors, chimed in about their thoughts and whatnot. And I think Austin, or, Willie Earl, he really talked about how he really saw that Tyler loved this project. The fact that he's been, creating it, so to speak, for about, it's been 27 years in the making, that he really, really not only made this a period piece, but it was definitely a passion project, and that's what drew him to it. So I highly recommend checking out the full clip. Like I said, it's only about 5 minutes, but it just really gives you some insight. And I think watching all these different interviews and whatnot will give me a greater appreciation for the finished product once we're all able to see it on next Friday. So thanks so much for tuning in. Take a moment to like and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one.